Hey, this is Saniqua White popping in to give you a piece of my mind that will hopefully give you some peace of mind. Today, I want to talk about a bit of a sensitive topic, and I also want to issue a challenge to the body of Christ. I am talking about believers, followers of Christ, of Jesus. If you have been hurt in any type of situation that happened in the church, whether you label it religious trauma, church hurt, whatever you call it, I issue a challenge for you to get help in that area. Now is not the time to fall away from the church. Now is the time to come back. We need you in the body of Christ. There are about three categories or three major categories that I would say that a lot of people fall into, and maybe not a lot, but several people fall into when it comes to this situation and these events of being hurt inside of a church. And what I want us to be able to heal from is just calling it something and then walking away without healing from it. I don't care what happened. I don't care how it happened, where it was, how long ago it was. I want you to heal. And if I can be of assistance to you, I want to be that too. So let me tell you what I'm talking about in case you're unsure of whether or not I'm talking to you. And I don't want you to identify with these categories, but if you should see yourself within them, I want you to know that I'm talking about you. So category one, again, whether you call it religious trauma or church hurt or some other name, the way that I work with clients is in this way. Category one would be someone who found themselves in a situation and realized that they had been a part of a cult. You thought you were following a leader that was also following God. And what you discovered was that you were following a leader who thought he or she was the God, and you got hurt in that situation. So I want you to know that there is a healing process for you. You can come out of that trauma, of that situation, of that event, those people, that church, and heal from that so that you can find your way back to God and back to a healthy church. That is category one of some of the people that I have been privileged to work with. Category two is what most people would typically call church hurt. There was an event or situation or circumstance or something that happened in the church, either to you or a loved one, where you were hurt in the church. You might have been abused. There might have been just a disagreement. There might have been a lack of communication, whether this came from the ministry team leaders or whether this came from somebody that was a part of the congregation, one of the parishioners. But there was an event or a situation or an occurrence that happened and you were hurt in the church. You call it church hurt more than likely, but you walked away from that church. You may have not gone to another church. You might be staying away from church because now you feel like everybody in the church is that way, and that is not the truth. I want to be able to help you, or at least direct you to a place where you can get help to heal from that situation so that you can come back to God, so that you can come back to the fellowship of the saints. Okay, that is category two. Category three is someone who believes that God made you the way that you are, whatever that way is, whatever you identify as. You believe that God made you that way. But the church and or the Bible say different. So now you may be having some confusion about God. You don't believe that a good God would punish someone because of the way he made them. You think that God made you this way, whatever this way is. And so you believe that he's okay with whatever your lifestyle is. but the church and or the Bible say differently. So now you're kind of confused about God and what he says and what he thinks, and you definitely don't want to have anything to do with the church. If that is you, I am talking to you. There is healing for this place that you're in your life, and I want you to be able to have that help, even if it's not from me. But this is a call out to the body of Christ. Whether you are currently in the church, whether you have fallen away from the church, whether you're considering whether you should or shouldn't go into a church, I am talking to you. If this is you, reach out to me. I'm going to drop my information in the email or in the description of this video, and I want you to reach out to me or reach out to someone who you think might be able to help you. Even if you don't want to go into a church, there is still help for you. Until I see you, be proactive about your mental health, be well, and God bless.